Hey guys, my name is Bando, this is Brexit Bando, and it's a bit of a different video, because today I'm just going to be spitballing, just having a bit of a think, about sort of some kits that I'd like to see released by GW. These aren't things that I've heard are coming out, these aren't anything that I've got any sort of, like, reason behind. There's just 5 things that I'd quite like to see released by GW for just pure personal kind of reasons. I don't think they affect balance, I don't think they're important, I don't think they're a missing like item from the range. It's just things that I'd like the look of. And in the background would just be me painting some orcs, because I just had some B-roll footage of painting orcs, so enjoy. So I'm not going to, it's not all the games, I'm not going to come out here and go, you know, every single game GW does, so it's just a couple of games. So the first one will be 40k kits. And in 40k there's one kit I really want, and that's World Eater Terminators. There is a piece of artwork in one, like the 3rd edition codex, of a Terminator with a chain axe that just looks so unbelievably cool. And World Eater Terminators in, like, even if it's just an upgrade set for the existing Chaos Terminators kit with, you know, chain axes and combi bolters and power fists and claws and you know, 2-handed axes, I just think it'd be really cool. Like Forge World did a fantastic resin upgrade set for Terminators that looked really cool, had some fantastic face sculpts in it, had a really cool Terminator Lord, and I just think all of that would be really cool to bring back. I also think, you know, it would fill in a gap in the range for the World Eaters. They do feel a bit hollow. I don't think the 8-bound really kind of fill that niche of Terminators for them, so it's not really kind of a replacement. It is definitely an expansion to their sort of range. Plus, just red Terminators. What's not to like about red Terminators? The colour red is fantastically easy and, like, amazing to paint, and Terminators are cool. So yeah, World Eater Terminators, top of the list. Next would be Thousand Suns. I would love the Thousand Suns to get some more stuff. There is a myriad of things. In fact, like, all of the Chaos factions in 40k being brought up to the same level as the Death Guard in terms of kits would just be fantastic. It's never going to happen, but I'd love to see it. So yeah, for the Thousand Suns, I think a like Rubric's heavy weapons team would be fantastic. Like a Havoc's team. Give us that, you know, Rubric style Mark III armor, and, you know, Rubric Mark III helmets, and las cannons, and psi cannons, and Etherfire plasma weapons, and heavy flamers. Oh, it would be fun. It would just look so cool. It'd be really thematic. You know, they are all about, like, that precision controlled, you know, firepower. I just think that a Rubric's heavy weapons team, and then, like, anything that expands the Rubric side of the Thousand Suns. I'm just so sick and tired of seeing the chickens in every box set. You know, if it's not going to be heavy weapons team, give us close combat Rubrics. Give us a Cataphracti Terminator squad, you know, to go aside next to the Scarab Occult. Something cool. A Rubric Dreadnought would be great. Something that's not all like flesh and grossness. It's literally just an automaton machine filled with dust. Chaos like Contemptor Dreadnought would be so cool. And one of the most important ones, and I think this is something that GW is missing out on, is upgrade sets for all of the first founding chapters and legions. So both Loyalist and Chaos, akin to the Black Templar set. One that is just, you know, shoulder pads, heads, weapons, cool little artifacts in one big box, where it's not just a single sprue. You know, it's a serious amount of stuff for, you know, to upgrade your units. And I think that should be something that comes out at the same time as the Marine Codex for all of the chapters. It should be, hey, here's the Marine Codex, here's your new funky units and characters or whatever we're releasing, plus here is this new standardized upgrade set, because we're on like the 3rd generation or 4th generation of them now, and they never get done for all of them. We by the time we get to the last one, we've started a new style of upgrade set, and the process starts all over again, which is probably intentional. But dropping them all at the same time and showcasing them off really, really well, you're more likely to get someone going, oh, actually, you know what, those White Scar bikers look really, really cool with all those funky upgrades on them, the big curved blades they're carrying, and the cool bear heads, and man, have you seen those really cool flaming hammers and the Salamanders upgrade kit? Maybe I'll start a Salamanders army. I've lost count of the amount of times I was reading a White Dwarf as a kid, and I saw a single image that was like, oh, this guy converted something into something else. I'm going to start a new army. There's not enough of it anymore, GW, seriously. Push these upgrade sets all out at the same time. And the same for Chaos. Give us a World Eaters upgrade set for the standard Chaos Marines. Give us a Death Guard upgrade set. Give us, even if it's not for just the regular Chaos Marines, give us something that's, those lesser known ones. The Night Lords, the Word Bearers, the Iron Warriors. Give us stuff there. If they're not going to get their own full-on faction, which they may do, that would be hilarious. But a bunch of Iron Warrior shoulder pads, and with the stripes and the skulls on them, and then, a servo harness or whatever, and some cool helmets. Some Night Lords ones. I know we've got the Night Lords stuff in Kill Team, but that's kind of minor. That is more of a Kill Team kit. That's what it's there for. That for all of the first founding chapters and all the original Traitor Legions, I think it's really important. And you could probably do the same for the Imperial Guard as well. So moving from 40k on to Kill Team, because we've mentioned Kill Team, I'd like to see a new Imperial Guard kill team. And I know they have like 3 or 4 already. If you include the Gene Stealers one that's just them. I'd like to see something that's like an Imperial Guard scout force and have a Tanith kill team. So just a 10-man, like the Krieg box set, but it's Tanith Guardsmen, because we have Gaunt, we have all his support staff. Just give us a 10-man squad for the infantry, so those of us who are like mad enough to start a Tanith army can do it. It literally could be 10 guys with like some sniper rifles in the box, a rocket launcher squad in the box, flamers, that sort of thing, grenade launchers, and just cloaks for everyone. I think it would sell incredibly well. I think it would tie in nicely with other releases, and it would definitely fit Kill Team's theme. Honestly, this is how you could do, like, judging any sort of future release for the Imperial Guard, if you want to do other regiments, is just throw them in as a kill team and then judge how well they sell. You drop a Vestroyan kill team and people are like, oh yeah, I don't like that, I'm not going to buy those models. Don't invest into doing an entire army of them. But if suddenly you drop a Mordian Iron Guard one and people are going mad for it and you can't keep it in stock, you go, oh, maybe we should invest in this and, make some more of them, expand the range. Imperial Guard are great. Imperial Guard, or Astra Militar, and whatever you want to call them nowadays, I think are just a flavourful faction that there is so much room for creativity there. Give us the Necromunda Spiders. That was another one we were talking about earlier on Discord, was give us a Necromunda gang that is literally like a PDF patrol, a Planetary Defence Force patrol, and then it's just the Necromunda 8th Spiders, who are a Rogue Trader era, very famous regiment. And you could fill it with all sorts of weird abhuman units and stuff that, Necromunda loves sort of weird and wonderful models. So yeah, something more in Kill Team for the Imperial Guard, because I think that would be really fun. Lastly, 30k, I've got to come with the 30k kit, and there's lots of kits in 30k I'd love to see. You know, give us that classic scouts with the puffy sleeves, or you know, recon marines in combat armor, or you know, all sorts of stuff like that. But one that I think's really missing out is Land Raiders. Better, what are you talking about? We have a Land Raider. We have a Land Raider Spartan. We have them in plastic now. We legitimately are in. We're overrun with Land Raiders, but we're not, are we? We have Land Raiders with las cannons, or well, when we have Land Raiders with las cannons. Forge World has done half a dozen variants of Land Raiders. You have Land Raider Achilles with, you know, multi-melters and Volkites on them. You have the Helios, I think it was, which had rockets all over it. I can never remember this one, but there's one that has, on the sponsons, has quad heavy bolters. Same with the Spartan. Give us some more options for the Spartan. Imagine the sponsons on a Spartan could take weapons like those carried by a Leviathan Dreadnought. You know, you've got it. Yeah, you can take your las cannons. Yeah, you can take your laser destroyer, but you could also take the storm cannon or the grav bombard in there. Can you imagine how cool an Iron Hand Spartan would be with a pair of grav bombards on the side? It would be fluffy, it would be cool looking, it would be interesting, and it's a whole nother upgrade set to sell, and a whole nother reason for people to buy more Spartans. And the amount of people I know who said they would never buy a Spartan on its own, they'd just pony up and buy another Age of Darkness set because it just works out better for them, you'd be raking it in. Plus, I just love Land Raiders. Give me quad heavy bolter Land Raiders, please. Volkite Land Raiders, heavy flamer Land Raiders, multi-melter Land Raiders, plasma cannon Land Raiders, like dual, or you know, dual plasma cannon Land Raiders on the sponsons for the Dark Angels or the Thousand Suns. I mean, just picture it in your head how cool these look, and then you can do it as an upgrade kit for the new Land Raider. You could do it as an upgrade kit for the old Land Raider. Also, don't get rid of the old Land Raider. The old Land Raider is fantastic. The Mark IIB Land Raider is perfect in all ways, shape and form. It must be protected. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to go on any longer really, guys, because that's really it. It's just some kits I had an idea that I'd like to see in the future. Now let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think any of these kits would be fun to make, paint? Would you enjoy getting them? If you saw those as releases, would they get you excited? Are there any kits you would particularly like to see? And again, it doesn't need to be stuff that's good or powerful, just stuff you want to see. Like, I'd love to see like an Orc freebooters kit, like a whole kit for boys, that multi-part boys that just made a bunch of really over-the-top pirates. That'd be cool. Okay, guys, my name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando. Pop a comment down below if you want to say hello. Like, subscribe, hit the share button. If you're shopping in the UK, don't forget you can always go down to Element Games, and my code is in the description, and that will get you some extra I'm having a stroke. Reward points, and come hang out in Discord. You know, we do stuff, things. We have fun. We're cool. Alright, guys. My name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando. Bye-bye.